Hello guys, my name is Freeze and you know the rest. So pretty much that all the way back from December 7th, we were all there that day. We were all waiting, trying to get out of their beds and waiting for that Steam page to refresh itself for the day before to actually come out. We all was laughing. We all was thinking that a scam. So later on we refreshed that page, so later on we figured out it was not a scam. The game is real. Not when everyone wastes $40 on it, they actually got into the game. Well, the game was unplayable. The servers was literally crowded, and everything else was literally bad. People was literally falling out of the maps, and literally feels like the voice actors is mostly AI. Quite literally. Now, I don't want to actually tell you about what's in that game because there's nothing special. Because you go to Chris, everybody hate Chris, and he will tell you to actually go meet up with his other friends. One of them is a doctor, the other one sells you guns, the third one actually a bartender, while the fourth one is the your storage. So when you come back from your extraction, you actually place your stuff in storage, so you won't actually end up losing it. It's something like that. It's something like that. Is it bad? No. Now, when the trailer actually came out, I thought it was a Ubisoft game because the details look like a Ubisoft game. The vertical slice, I would expect it to be a Ubisoft game, but then later on, the tile was literally using from The Last of Us. I think that Naughty Dog is actually giving up The Last of Us Part 2 because this came out before The Last of Us Part 2 and actually was focusing on the day before. And later on, I want to become more older, more mature, and do more research. Reality shatters, nothing is true. Nothing is really true. But actually made by a company by Fntastic, a sister company from Mytona. Now, Mytona is literally a match 3 games like Bejeweled or Candy Crush, all that other stuff. But Mytona was the one that actually promoted this game. So I don't know who should we be more mad, Fntastic or Mytona? But normally Fntastic is the one that actually developed and actually programmed the day before. So let's see where this definitely goes in the long run. But at the same time, it was weird to actually say the least. And later on, there was another trailer with Jeeps, then a third trailer. I literally forgot what was that third trailer was. But then later on, we got the trailer all the way back in February or March of 2023, and it was just a long gameplay of a character literally shooting zombies, and that's it. That's all it is. It just is there. And I was expecting that's the gameplay, because if that's the gameplay, I'm not gonna buy it. But everyone keep on saying that, give it some time, give it some time, give it some time. The game is gonna be real, the game will be so great. And it's like copism, like they're coping. And I'm sorry to shatter your guys' little dreams, but I really, really don't feel sorry if you still believe the day before is still going to come out being a great game. I am sorry, but to tell you the truth, I am not sorry. But at the same time, we waited and we waited and we waited till later on November 7th, November 10th come around. We got the final trailer. Yeah. I was about to do that, but till later on, it wasn't worth talking about it. It was just going to be a waste of my time talking about it anyway. Till later on, they changed the date till December 7th. And I was like, this game is not gonna be real, isn't it? But it was the game was literally was the trailer all the way back from February and March. When they say that, oh, we took it down because we're still going through trademark issues. You weren't going through trademark issues. The number one thing when publishing and developing a game is go through your trademarks. If you don't do that, you're not doing a good job. We were just hoping that this game will be just flat out gone, disappear into the void, into the abyss. Everybody will forget about it. But at the same time, no one did, because everyone won't stop talking about this game, and we all just wait, all just see, and everything else. Then later on, December 7th came around, the game came out. Everyone was out of their beds, and when it came out, no one can get into the servers, no one can actually play the game. No one can play the game. That's all I can say, no one can't play the game. The zombies are just recycle animations. They're not threatening, they're just there. That's it. They're not threatening like any other zombie games that you'll come across, like World War Z or Days Gone or The Last of Us. These are just very boring, bland zombies, to say the least. And when you actually go against other players, dumb. Like, the delay is just very, very bad, to say the least. But at the same time, I was still skeptic. Because not only it's an early access. I was hoping within the 6 to 8 months of month progress, I expect them as developers to learn their mistakes and fix it. Alright? Regardless of the backlash. Alright? Because make the game the way that you want. Even if you need to hear out other people's advice of how to improve it. Till later on, the next day, they actually released a day one patch. So did they fix all the bugs and stuff? Like falling through the floor, character models are getting big, character models are literally flying. No, they didn't fix none of the patches. Instead, they add something into the game, and that is voice command. Voice command. They put voice command in the game. Yay! I don't know what to say. I'm literally about to lose my goddamn mind with this. Later on, when today actually came out on the 11th, yeah, Fntastic just shut down the company. So they are going to keep the servers up, but they're not going to do updates, patches, versions. They're literally just going to abandon the game because they claim so themselves that it didn't financially did good. Now I'm going to read this word by word. You actually went to other YouTubers. I actually read this word by word. I'm going to read word by word and actually give you my thoughts after that. And it says that today we announced the closure of Fntastic Studios. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially and we lack the funds to continue. All incomes received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. Okay, so they closed down their studios. Is that a good thing? No. Because we were all hoping that even with this huge backlash, they can't actually improve. Because they say so themselves. early access would be $40, and later on with all the patches and all the fix and everything else, $50 for the full version. And they were hoping that the $50 version, full version, and even through console, can actually help make up those mistakes. All you have to do is keep on pushing. And that's it. Keep on pushing. You even say so yourself. 5 years. I don't believe 5 years, but 5 years. You put in your hard work, blood, sweat, tears, and everything else to actually make this game work. And you just gonna give it like that. That just shows you deserve to actually have your own company shut down just like that. And fail financially. I don't believe they failed financially, because when the game came out, I actually looked this on SteamDB, and there was at least over 38,000 players. If you calculate 38,000 players with $39.99, Fntastic actually walked out with $1.5 million. I shit you not. $1.5 million. Close to 1.6, you round it all up. And I'm surprised that they literally just walk out with that amount of money. Now, with the refunds, we don't know how much of loss of refunds, of chargebacks they will get out of this. But when I check back, there is at least 2,000 players still playing the game. But when I actually check back, there was literally close of being 2,000 players. So they literally walk out with hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if they walk out with hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's enough to actually pay off the assets. And they say that they're using that money to actually pay off partners. What partners? What partners? There was no partners. There was no partners that actually partner up and help each other. Now, if you're actually saying that, oh, we just use that money for that big billboard sign that's in New York, no, that don't count, because you're supposed to still have that kind of money in your pocket. That was selfish. That marketing was kind of selfish, to say the least. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We really want to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately we don't have the funding to continue the work. Huge game that they released was the Wild 8. I literally had to look this up. The Wild 8 was their first huge game. Actually have a Kickstarter amount over $50,000. Some sites will say 60, some sites say 50. I'm just going to say either way. And it was loved by the community. Till later on the developers abandoned it, and later on the community abandoned it as well. Then later on, Fntastic actually had to sell the Wild 8 to Hype Train, another indie development studios that keep on actually doing recent updates and more updates and updates, and people actually came back playing that game. But then later on in the same sentence, they literally say, we don't have the funding to continue the work. Yes, you do. With the money that you actually got out of our pockets, you literally got the funding. And besides, there's actual other people around the world that's designing and creating games with no funding at all. Like, I understand you are in industries, but at least try to, like, get partnerships, fix the game so you can actually get the proper partnerships that you deserve. But you don't get. You don't really get. And that's why the marketing of the day before fell flat. Like 1 month of marketing, it wasn't strong enough to actually do this. It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why are you not making sense? It's important to note that we didn't take any money from the public during the development of the day before. There was no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Let me tell you something about that. You did that after the fact, not before the fact. So pretty much that's still claimed as being a scam. Yes, you're right. No pre-orders or crowdfunding, but at the same time, you gave us an early release. You gave us an early release. I'm going to say something that probably offended the whole gaming community. If they claim 5 years of development can give us this, then a college student that's still learning how to develop code and making games can make the same effort within 1 year. 5 years of an industry versus 1 year of a college student. And that college student still have the passion to actually still developing his game. Which one you'll go for? The industry or the college student? Because this is literally not only bad, but showing that what you provide is horrible. At the moment, the future of Day Before and Prop Night is unknown, but the servers will remain optional. So here's a lot of people that choose to skip over. The Day Before and Prop Night is unknown, but the servers will remain optional. Optional meaning that they will close down the servers. They're not saying it now, but they will say it later. Like, they will say it later. Like, when the servers literally just stop completely. Like, they don't have the funding to actually run their servers no more. Meaning that the people who wasted $40 on a game that pay for an early release but never get the full version got scammed. And if you literally state that, oh no, give it time, there is no time. There is no fucking time. This is what you get. This is what you deserve. If you pay the game and choose not to get the refund, and then later on the studio says that we're not going to develop the game, congratulations. Because in that fourth paragraph, they literally going to admit on saying servers will remain optional, meaning that they will close it without our acknowledgement, or they will announce it. Either way it go, it's right there. It's right there. It's right fucking there. We apologize if it didn't meet your expectation. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately we miscalculate our capabilities. Creating games is a incredible, challenging endeavor. Bro, you developing a fucking game. You are a designer, a programmer, a developer. Your job to actually keep moving forward and keep pushing it out. People that make successful games don't need money. They just need time, effort, real passion to actually put it down on paper. This is what's happening right now. We give you money, but you say that we're paying off our partners. What partners? Later on, but then later on, there's the issue of non-paid volunteers. And you're literally, are you trying to say that you're trying to pay off the non-paid volunteers? If that's the case, That's why your company shut down in the first place. Do you care? No. Do you want to care? No. All you did was walk away with hundreds of thousands of dollars without a single care in the world. So don't apologize, because we already forgive you. We just won't forget the bullshit that you literally waste our time of to literally change the dates, and you literally wasted everybody's time. I don't know what to say. You literally just want me to lose my mind. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. Opening the studio at 2015. Release of the Wild 8 in 2017. Then later on got banned and sold the game off to Hype Train. 2018, did doesn't. Got banned because it wasn't marketed as good. Rational One banned it because it wasn't marketed as good. Prop Night, it was marketed, but as a way to literally get the money to actually fund the day before. Then later on the day before. God damn it! This is a headache. There's a headache. The biggest headache of all is that people are still defending the game. Even after this release. There's still people on the Discord page defending the game. After this letter release. I don't know what to say. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But at the same time, it is what it is. If you're one of those people that actually like playing the day before, alright, that's fine. You do you. I'm not going to stop your own happiness. The only thing I can actually say is you get what you deserve. That's it. You can take that as an insult. You can take that as a compliment. The only thing I can say is you get what you deserve. You're welcome. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, notification bell, everything else. You hate the day before. Why do I need to say this fucking line? Everybody hates the day before. I'm DrFreezes, and you know the rest. My fucking god.